Welcome back. As I mentioned before the break, this week is Wartburg's Music Therapy Awareness Week. Joining me in the studio this morning is Kim Schlesinger, a senior music therapy student, to talk more about music therapy program. Thanks for joining us this morning, Kim.
Yeah, of course.
So first, can you explain what music therapy is?
Yeah, so music therapy can be defined as the clinical and evidence-based use of music to achieve individualized goals within a therapeutic setting by a credentialed professional. So music is really incredible because it's one of the only things that can connect all across the brain. And so in that it can achieve a whole lot of really incredible goals across a very wide range of populations. They say womb to tomb, so anywhere from prenatal NICU care to end-of-life hospice care. And then the populations within that are also very broad. People with intellectual and developmental disabilities, people struggling with mental health, people who are incarcerated, in hospice care, stroke victims, and the populations are really unlimited.
So with this week being Music Therapy Awareness Week, what sort of events have been happening and what's the purpose behind it?
Yeah, so it's actually a pretty big thing on Wartburg's campus, but surprisingly a lot of people don't know about it, so we really wanted to get the word out. We've been tabling outside of the Mensa every lunch and dinner throughout the week and having a different instrument of the day and kind of giving applications that we use those for within our sessions. And then each night we've had a different event. So we had a drum circle on Monday, a movie night on Tuesday. We were able to host a candlelight dinner on Wednesday. Last night we did our instrument petting zoo in our music therapy lab, so people could come in and try out a bunch of our different instruments. And then tonight is our large event. We've got our demonstration night from 5:30 to 7:30 in the chapel. We'll be doing demonstrations of what music therapy looks like in a therapeutic practicum setting.
So this week seems like it's pretty important to you. Can you share a little bit more about why it's so important to you?
Yeah, I took on planning this week as a sophomore, and I didn't have a whole lot of idea of what it would look like, but I knew that it was important to our department to get the word out. So I've been kind of shaping it over the years. This is my third year as part of the planning committee. I've got a few people helping me with it this year. Annika Johnson and Autumn Voiles have been integral in making everything happen. And it's, I think, really important to make sure that the Wartburg community knows that we're here and we're working really hard and we're learning a lot, and that we'd love to see their support. So.
Wonderful. And what have you enjoyed most about this week?
I think I've really enjoyed the support that we've gotten not only from students and faculty who have showed up at our events, but also things like this, things like interviews for the trumpet, and really getting the word out about music therapy, because that's the sort of thing that's going to spread it, and it's important across the United States and across the world really to advocate for what music therapy can do, because there are some naysayers and some skepticism, but we really think that we can accomplish a big difference with music therapy. So
wonderful. And so bringing it here to Wartburg, it brings a sense of home and a feeling to Wartburg. Can you talk a little bit more about that and the community atmosphere here at Wartburg?
Yeah. Our music therapy department has actually undergone a lot of transition within the past couple of years, especially as far as the faculty goes, which at times has definitely been somewhat frustrating for some of the students, but also has really taught us to work together and be proactive about our education and to lean on each other when necessary. And it's definitely not just something that anybody can go into lightheartedly. It's a powerful career to take part in. So those of us who care about it have really worked hard to make it something special in our own lives and then in the lives of others. So.
Well, thank you so much for sharing more about it and for your time this morning. We really appreciate you being here and talking
absolutely.
more about it.
Thanks for having me.
After the short break, sports anchor Annika Wall will be sharing our sports update, so keep it here on Cedar Valley Today.